It's been 5 years since our listing on the Australian Securities Exchange.
Aurizon is a leading Australian rail freight company
with a proud track record
of delivering for our customers and investors
right across the country
and all around the globe.
At Aurizon, safety is our number one priority. Through our commitment to zero harm, we've been delivering vastly improved safety outcomes. But they're not just numbers, they're people, our workmates.
5 years ago, we had a rate of just over 3 lost time injuries per million hours worked. And now, that rate is 0.16. That's a 95% improvement.
More importantly, it means that today, 100 less people are seriously injured each year than was the case 5 years ago. 100 less. Where we can, we compare ourselves to our global peers.
The average total recordable injury frequency rate at the end of 2015 for Class 1 railroads was 5.01, and at Aurizon it was 2.41.
Well, of course our safety journey continues. There are so many ways we can improve our safety performance, the way we go about our work and look out for our mates. Zero harm, we mean it.
We specialise in developing major infrastructure projects, often ahead of time and under budget. We have a track record of developing innovative ways to build and operate more efficient supply chains. Since listing in 2010, we've completed projects to expand the Central Queensland coal network by an additional 76 million tonnes per annum. The 1.1 billion Goonyella to Abbott Point expansion was commissioned ahead of program despite extraordinary wet weather in 2011. There was also an overall cost saving of $50 million and a safety performance lost time injury frequency rate of 0.58. for a total project of 1.7 million hours worked. We followed that up with the $831 million Wiggins Island Rail project. In New South Wales, our new Hexham rolling stock facility will provide a step forward in maintenance and provisioning for our fleet, driving operational efficiency improvements in the Hunter Valley coal system and intermodal operations. Looking to the medium-term future, Aurizon is working with joint venture partners Bow Steel Resources, American Metals and Coal International and POSCO to create a world-class multi-user supply chain for a greenfield iron ore development in the West Pilbara in Western Australia. In Queensland, we're working alongside GVK Hancock on a transport solution for the Galilee Basin.
Over the last 5 years, productivity improvements have been a key focus. We introduced the company-wide integrated operating plan that helps us to deliver more with less. We've increased annual tonnes hauled from 243 million to 282 million. And at the same time, we've had 157 fewer locos and 2,385 fewer wagons. All of that progress adds up to the less dollar spend for each unit of freight we move, from $47 per 1,000 net tonne kilometre down to around $38, a 21% improvement. Our locomotive productivity has increased from 81 million net tonne kilometres per active locomotive to 124 over the past 5 years. We can move more freight with fewer train starts if we run to schedule and work with our customers to load effectively. Average coal payloads are now 8,189 tonnes, up from 7,479 tonnes 5 years ago.
Our successful negotiation of workplace agreements creates a nimble, more agile workforce to deliver better outcomes for our customers.
We've successfully weathered every challenge our volatile natural environment has thrown at us. Despite cyclones, floods and extreme temperatures, we've kept our network and tonnes moving. Our above rail market share indicates our customers agree that we understand their needs and deliver. In Queensland, we hold 70% of the rail market share. Our customers entrust us to transport $17 billion worth of their coal. In New South Wales, we've experienced volume growth of 27% over the past 3 years. That's $3.2 billion worth of coal. In the iron ore market, we're the largest rail operator in the contestable market, hauling over 20 million tonnes per annum of iron ore with a value of $1.4 billion. In diversified bulk freight markets, we transport over $5 billion of commodities. We are the largest rail haulage operator of alumina, bauxite and nickel. In this space, we have retained every contestable negotiation on the east coast of Australia in 2015.
We're using technology to drive disciplined execution throughout our operations. Drones, condition monitoring, on-train repairs, predictive maintenance, train protection systems, advanced planning and scheduling.
We have nearly 6,900 people bringing their diverse skills, talent and uniqueness to our company, day in and day out. We've invested in apprenticeships and traineeships, developed programs to encourage diversity and establish a leadership framework to progress high-performing employees. At Aurizon, we're also about working hard to ensure our workplaces are respectful and inclusive so that everyone feels they can bring their whole self to work. We don't just value diversity and inclusiveness, we also win awards for it.
Since listing on the Australian Securities Exchange in 2010, we've met and on occasion exceeded targets. Underlying EBIT increased 153% to $970 million for FY15. Operating ratio decreased from 88% in FY11 to 74.3% in FY15. Return on invested capital has grown from 4.4% in FY11 to 9.7% in FY15. Since listing in 2010, Aurizon's share price has appreciated over 100%, and as at 30 June 2015, Aurizon had outperformed the ASX 200 by 5 times and the Dow Jones Industrials Index by 1.5 times. We've created one of the safest rail companies in the world and doubled our market capitalisation. We've built a world-leading rail-based transport company.
We deliver on safety.
We deliver on growth.
We deliver for our customers.
We deliver for our people.
We deliver on financial performance.
We deliver through our operating performance.
We deliver for the future.